How's your office space?
You know, I have a lot of room right here.
Productive.
Somebody's finding. In the process, Ryan's bringing in all of his stuff. Well, he said he's painting. He asked if he needed some help. I said, sure. Just let me go get my overalls.
Do you remember this?
Damn.
We drank 3 of these. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Bringing some of my collector stuff out of the house to in here, and we're gonna turn this into like a dope little office/studio to film. The real reason is so I can buy more shit in the house.
Oh, man, just said that.
That's the real reason.
Matt just said that.
So I'm just bringing in some of my stuff. I can't bring in my very valuable stuff, but I'm bringing in some cool stuff, some shoes, and then I brought in some of my boards. So I'm gonna hang these up. I got a pretty dope idea of how to hang these up. But these are all boards that Randall made me over time, but they're all pretty dope. You know? So I'm gonna put all these in like I'm gonna put all these up. They're gonna hang on this wall like right there. Yeah. And then I got like some collectibles and stuff that'll fill up these shelves. Well, how the hell do you do it?
I believed in myself when the world tried to train a dog not to. Gotta thank myself for that. I already did, but I'm gonna do it again.
That's hard.
They call me the Dog Father, King of the West Coast, and I was born to defy society.
Crazy, huh? See
That's
that, Matt?
crazy.
You ever seen this?
Glasses
That's
up.
creative as hell.
Just trying to see what all I got. Cause this room back here can still be a film area, bro.
It could be a film location for sure.
When I start moving things like this, it's because we're about to change up a lot. So,
Yeah.
And one thing, we're approaching September. And anybody in here will tell you the significance of September. So anyway, there's 3 things we're gonna move around. So one is our office is a mess, right? So we just want to declutter, reorganize our office, number one. The last time we really did this is when you guys started, you know? And then 2, we want to prep and make room. We have a new person starting, in 2 or 3 weeks. On top of that, we'll probably have another 1 to 2 people starting. I would say within the next 2 to 3 months, definitely someone else. So we want to pre-make room for them so that we don't have to do this every time someone comes. We want to declutter, and then we also want to set pre-film zones. So as we begin to film content, so we don't always have to set up and just kind of have a designated area that keeps a consistent look. It's already set up, efficient. So it's like, what are we doing? Straight to it, boom, go to the section.
Yeah.
Or we're filming Orion's vlog, boom, go to the section.
Like
We're
film
doing this,
setup.
we're doing desk stuff, all right, boom, go to this section. So with that, this office was our first office, actually. So this was an office that had Jenna's desk in here, and then we turned it into a lunchroom. Then we turned it into a meeting room, and now we're gonna turn it into my playroom / meeting / film section. So I'm gonna kind of make this room a little more vibrant for camera, display some of the collectibles and stuff like that, make it a little background.
Yeah.
And then
That'd be dope.
yeah, so that's what we're gonna do with this room.
Oh, we gotta do the same shit here?
We'll find out though. So basically, I thought I could
Oh, to
put
hang it like
these
that.
through there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then tie it.
For the wood. Look at this. Look at this. Bring it around. How am I supposed to... How... Wait. How does that make sense?
or say like last night, about 8 o'clock, I wanted to go home, bro. Got me a kombucha, took me to the kratom, put my headphones. I was ready to go. So even when I got home around 1:30, I was wide awake.
I don't think the channel knows much about you doing the kombucha kratom.
It's a magical
thing
potion.
yet.
Kombucha and kratom, it's a magical potion. And before you come at me about kratom, educate yourself on it. So don't come at me like that. Okay, you can't go to the internet, or I'm not talking about kratom from 7-Eleven. Okay, I'm talking about organic kratom, right from Indonesia, the plant. Okay, 2 grams of that mixed up with a kombucha. It's a magical potion for energy, clarity, focus, the whole 9 yards. So that's my go-to. I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke weed, I don't do any of that stuff. My drug of choice is kratom and kombucha, and it's a magical potion. So just make sure if you do kratom, or if you actually gonna listen to this and go do research on it, you have to get that stuff from a trusted source. You have to make sure that you're getting organic kratom, not this gas station stuff cut up with chemicals and stuff. Kombucha, make sure you're not getting the ones with the crazy added sugars, okay? Look at the label. If it has 13 grams of added sugar, do not get it. That's why you want to stick with Synergy, your health aids, your Mother's. There's no added sugars, no added stuff. It's just raw organic kombucha. Another tip for you kombucha drinkers that I just learned is you got to switch it up. You got to drink a different kind. You don't want to drink the same brand and the same kind every single day, because you're giving yourself on average about 60 million probiotics in your gut. Once you start to do the same ones every day, it could cause some issues. You don't buy kratom that's in a branded packaging from gas stations, smoke shops, or any of that. That's rule number 1, stay away from that. You want to find a reputable kava bar, very popular. Most 99% of kava bars have kratom. So you want to start there, right? And then you want to make sure that they have a direct source that they're getting it from. Most kava bars, at least my experience, most of them are a direct source to kratom. So they are getting it directly from Indonesia or overseas, whatever the case may be. And you just want to make sure that they're getting straight kratom and that they're not doing anything with it once they get it. So that's kind of where I would begin. Definitely not the smoke shop kratom or the gas station kratom. That stuff is no bueno, can be very dangerous, and it gives kratom a bad name. So start with a kava bar. I think most cities now have a kava bar in them. So start there is a good place to start. Start small. Start with a low dose. It does have effects to it, so you want to make sure you take a little bit and see how you react to it first. But a lot of people use it for pain, sleep. My personal use for it is focus and energy. It's great when I'm ready to do stuff, but also if I want to wind down at nighttime, I can utilize it. Or if I'm in pain, I don't deal with a lot of pain, but if I'm sore or something, I can take kratom, it'll help. So
Nice.
Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke.